Hey guys, obviously we don't have a whole lot of time to learn these songs, so I just wanted to record a quick video to explain some parts of new rules that might be confusing, so that we can sort of hit the ground running as best we can. Hopefully you like the song. I'm definitely going to be working on an update soon. There are a couple of minor changes, maybe one slightly more major one, but it should be nothing that makes anything more difficult. If anything, it'll probably just be cutting a few people out in places for texture. But just to talk about a few things. So the first chain, or the first maybe difficult spot is in the intro. So like, I got new rules, new, 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 new. And it needs to sort of be that new, 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 like that really sort of closed new, 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 and then just sort of like a fall at that at the last one. Um, at letter B, make sure that you're holding out your notes if you have them. Like if you have like a long note, it's probably 2 measures at a time. Make sure you're actually holding that out for the entire 2 measures. Because otherwise, like that's the reason that MuseScore kind of feels like it's losing energy at letter B, is because MuseScore doesn't hold out notes for full value. It sort of hits them and then they die out. But I think what will give it that energy is if we just give it, if we make sure that we hold out those notes for full value and give it some forward momentum with them. The first one I wrote out, it's like, so like, come back for 4 and then back up for 4. So that dynamic needs to happen, but for all the other ones, anytime you have a long note, even if it's not like a specific dynamic like that, make sure that you're holding out for full value. At letter C, some people have the love, love, and it needs to sort of be like that. It needs to be love, love, with a heavy stress on the first syllable. I sort of borrowed this idea from the Nor'easters when they did an arrangement of Fools, and it goes something like this. So you can hear kind of how they do on the yeah, yeah. That's what we want to be doing with the love. At letter I, make sure that when we're doing the 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, that last one gets held out until the next downbeat. So again, that 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, and then for the 2s, that second 2. It can sort of do a little bit of that swell, but 2. That I borrowed from the Nor'easters again. It's something that they do when they do Cheyenne in their ICA set. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar. So I borrowed that idea. And then the 3, one of the things that is going to be updated when I do finish a new version is right now I have it 3, 3. What the fuck is it? 3. But I actually want it to be 3, 3. So yeah, that will be one of the changes that is made. And one of the last things I have to say is at letter M. Where is it? Let me just see. So, for people who have sort of the melody, it's sort of a trippy. I I've got no rules, I count 'em. I gotta tell. So it's that sort of fall. I gotta tell. Dum, dum. I got no rules, I count 'em. I got no rules, I count 'em. So that's sort of how the end's going. Oh, I forgot about. It shouldn't be particularly difficult. Oh, one before K, we're all saying, hey, just sort of yelling it, kind of. After K, for people who have the I got new rules part, it's I got new rules, I count 'em, gotta tell them to myself. And the next one is I got no rules, I count 'em, gotta tat one to pick up the phone. So that's how that's gonna go. So I think that's all I have to say. But I hope this helps you when you're practicing. Please be practicing through Thanksgiving break, through winter break. Like we have at the time I'm speaking, which is the Monday before Thanksgiving, we have 11 ICCA rehearsals left before quarterfinals, which is a little bit crazy. So make sure that we're all putting in that individual effort and that sort of personal responsibility to get this happening for that quarterfinal so we can make a splash. So yeah, thanks guys. Good practicing.